The following video contains graphic police body camera footage and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gunfights by their nature are fairly nasty occurrences. They're loud. They're chaotic. And a lot happens in a very short period of time. Keeping yourself bulletproof is more than just donning a vest. It's about situational awareness, training, and fitness. Still, having body armor that you can trust is very critical. The good thing is, Optic is now a dealer of a company from Texas called BulletSafe, and we are here to put this ballistic vest to the test. Now this is the NIJ rated level 3A vest. You might also see it notated as 3A plus. The plus is kind of like an unofficial rating that they put on it. It is their indicator that it is stab and slash resistant, and with the level 3A it is rated for pistol rounds up to 44 magnum. Now in a few moments I will be lighting this vest up pretty good, and to showcase my trust in it I will be putting one of my favorite t-shirts on the firing line. When it comes to sizing, I am 6'1", 230 pounds. I have a 35-inch waist, 45-inch chest, and I am wearing a large. They do have a lot of good advice on their website when it comes to sizing. So if you're between two sizes, or if you have a bigger chest than gut, or vice versa, they do give you some good input there. Now, since this is a large vest, it has coverage 13 inches wide at the top. It is 16 inches tall, and at the base, the width is 18 inches, and that will vary a little bit depending on which size vest you end up getting. Now the armored unit itself is actually removable from the carrier, so you can wash it, clean it, and do all that sort of stuff. If you do want to, you can also insert some hard plates into it via this panel up top here, this little Velcro opening. And if you do put the BulletSafe plate in there, the rating on the vest goes from 3A to level 4, which means it can stop these. It does have some nice comfort features as well. The bands for the sides and the shoulders do have some stretch to them, and if you look at the back panel here, it is this nice mesh to give you a decent amount of airflow. But all of that is for nothing if it does not perform as it should. So, without further ado, .9 mil, 45, that's nothing. Let's up the ante. Come on. Okay. Now it looks worse than it is. It actually didn't. It pushed the fibers open a little bit, but it didn't actually penetrate. This looks like the force from the bullet pushed against the surface of the dummy, which cracked and then cut this, but the interior is not compromised. I mean, this is, you wouldn't want to use this anymore, but that is pretty remarkable. But there's something else that we need to test on this, and that is the plus aspect of the 3A plus. So in case you forgot, the plus rating on the 3A plus of this vest does mean it is stab and slash protective. So to test that, I have a test that I've created that I've called the Julius Caesar Special. Well, as you can see, the slices kind of got the carrier pretty good, but that's not important. What I want to see is perfectly intact. Nothing on my favorite t-shirt. Oh yeah. So the tests that we did, I'd say are well beyond what that vest will ever see in real life. However, I wasn't able to actually penetrate it. We shot it in a bunch of different locations, more or less, with those various calibers, but not quite done yet. So that was around 20-25 rounds of 9. It wasn't really organized. I just hit it, try to simulate what it would be in real life, although getting shot 24 times in the back, not that realistic. However, if we look at this side, you will notice a conspicuous amount of nothing. That's pretty remarkable. I mean, they said to shoot this only a couple times on each one, but I shot this thing 24, 25 times at pretty much point blank with a 9mm. Nothing. I mean, granted, you'd be in a lot of pain, but you'd be alive. Now, I'm going to shoot this with something that's not quite rated for it, because I don't want to leave without figuring out where the limit is on this thing. All right, that looks pretty nasty because since I cut it with the knife, now it's starting to fall apart a little bit. But, moment of truth. Oh, for sake. Can't believe I'm actually thinking I want to see a hole in this thing. Okay, it took two rounds of double-aught buck to the back from 10 feet, 25 rounds of 9, and it shrugged that off like it wasn't nothing. Slug though, that did the trick. That was what I was looking for. I was trying to see where this thing's limit was, and well, we found it. Wait, hold up, stop. Sorry for interrupting myself, but what I was about to say in that video is that the slug actually defeated this vest. But after video review, we have found that it did not. I have it right here, so we're gonna open it up, hopefully find a lot of buckshot 9mm that drops out. So let's do that. Found the slug. So that appears to be the biggest piece of that slug so far. Still a pretty hefty piece. Granted, even though the vest stopped it, it would still be a pretty nasty injury. But the fact that it stopped it after all this is pretty awesome. So to recap what this vest stopped, a whole bunch of 9. Let me see, you got 24, 27 rounds of 9, 3 rounds of 45, 3 rounds of 44 magnum, 3 rounds of 357 magnum, 2 2 rounds of double-aught buck and 1 slug, and being stabbed and slashed 23 times, and every single piece is accounted for except for some of the buckshot, which, being just lead, did kind of fragment and distribute itself amongst the vest, so we couldn't quite recover them in any major components there besides these. But yeah, all this on one vest, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, back to me to wrap this up. I'm pretty blown away by how well this thing did. I had to figure out where the limit was, so I did burn a lot of ammo doing it in the process, but I think it was well worth it. And I know that if I was wearing one of these things, I can get lit up like this and I'd be okay, generally speaking. A couple broken ribs, whatever, probably, but so be it. Yep, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We have some cool videos coming up very soon. And also find us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you next time.